Hey everybody, welcome back to Six Ages, Ride Like the Wind. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I've moved my microphone a little bit because I'm in the process of actually replacing it with a different one, but it looks like the levels are okay, so hopefully it's not too bad and out of place. So let's talk about the Star Dancer clan here. We've had some difficulties. There's a clan that came in that wanted our stuff, and we told them no. But it was kind of interesting that they are a clan that doesn't like conflict, so why are they asking for our stuff? There's another clan that thought we were bad guys, basically. Another clan was basically lying about us, and we tried to convince them that we were in fact not bad guys, but that didn't go so well. So right now the clan is worried, and we have a little bit of a food yield shortfall because we don't have very good pastures, we don't have very good fields, and I think it tells us in fact that we have stockpile for 3 seasons, and right now it is late earth season, so it's time to bring in the harvest and prepare for the cold. Your advisors will note when you won't produce as much food in a year as you'll eat. Your food stockpile gives you a buffer against starvation, but will gradually be drawn down. Okay, ventures and divine magic are a good route towards sustainability. There we go, I can read. So what are our advisors saying? First of all, our chieftain says if we explored our own lands, we might discover some unusual items. Our food stockpiles are acceptable. I don't really think that's true, but whatever. We'll probably be eating more than we produce over the coming year. We need to establish a permanent trade route. It'd be easier if we found some exotic goods. We have wild magic stress because we performed a taxing ritual. Our hunting bounty is because Dostal blessed us. We have not yet cleared forests to make more pastures, and we have not yet prepared enough fields. Okay, yeah, so everything's bad. I gotcha. Because we have no trading partners, we have no market, we should send out caravans to form trading bonds. Our food stockpile should last a year or 2. I thought you said it lasts 3 seasons. Our production's too small, we need to enlarge our fields, okay. We need the help of the gods to ensure enough food. And our crafters should make about 62 cows worth of goods in the coming year. So I liked what you said about we need to explore our own lands. So maybe we can do that, because every time we make an action, the game progresses to the next season, essentially. So I don't know if that was really clear last time we played, but so let's take a look at the map, and here's our lands, I guess. Why don't we explore out towards the northwest of our own lands? Explore, take 2 swordsmen and let's say 5, 6 bowmen. And who should do that? Combat, diplomacy, food, leadership, lore, magic. I don't really know who's good for exploring. Maybe lore and leadership combined, perhaps? I don't expect to be running into a lot of combat in our own lands, so leadership very good, lore excellent, leadership good, well, whatever, you, all day, go explore our lands, please. Alright, well that doesn't look very good. I wish it would maximize the size when you remove the text, but let's see what it says. While exploring obscure corners of your own territory, you find the remains of an exploratory party. Insignia on the clothing identifies them as members of the Brilliant Hoof clan. Whatever killed them left their honor belts behind. The gnawed and scattered bones indicate that they were attacked by animals or monsters. Or perhaps they died of exposure or disease and then became a feast for scavengers. They must have died before you settled here. Alright, so we got the Brilliant Hoof Clan. I don't remember seeing them on the map, but you know what? There were a lot of clans on the map. Burn the remains. Keep the honor belts. That doesn't sound very nice to steal their stuff. Leave the bodies where they are. Return only the remains to the Brilliant Hoof Clan. Return the remains and the honor belts to the Brilliant Hoof Clan. I think that's what we should go for. I don't know who they are. Can I get more information about the Brilliant Hoof Clan? Known for their aggressive pursuit of trade, we owe them a favor. So maybe if we can return their stuff or their people to them, we will not owe them a favor anymore? So what do our advisors think? Zarlin nearly died in the Land of Frost. This doesn't tell me anything. A sorrow warmed his bones on the sun path, restoring him to life. That's completely nonsensical and useless information right now. Thank you. Their ghosts may haunt these bones. We must get as far into their good graces as we can. Okay, yep, that's what I'm thinking too. The emblem on those honor belts are worth 27 cows. We can probably afford to give them up. An honor belt is not only valuable for its gold, but because it tells the story of its owner. A little like our story tent. The Brilliant Hoof's already inclined toward us, but you can never have too much influence on a neighbor. And the bones are probably haunted. Well, you know what? Surely... So you want to leave the bones where they are. You want to return them. 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 You want to leave them. And you don't tell me anything because you are us. So I want to return them. Who will you send to present them? Someone with high diplomacy. We can't send you. Well, we can send you because you are... But maybe we want bargaining too. So diplomacy and very good. Diplomacy and bargaining, very good, very good, very good, good, very good, good. Zach Soro, you go. Who do you send to present them? How many warriors do you send as an escort? 3 swords, 6 bowmen. Their priest thanked us, inviting us to stay and watch as the bones were placed on a pyre and lofted to the sky world. Okay, so what does that tell us? So we're in early dark season. Winters are harsh, a time of snow and cold. And our houses are still unfinished, so that's not great. There's Brilliant Hoof. Where can I find out some more information about Brilliant Hoof? Relations, I bet. That would be the smart place to put it. They like us, and we owe them a favor. I mean, seriously? We still owe you a favor after we return your dead? It's not cool, man. So, clan is still worried. I know they say we should go ahead and try to trade, but we don't really have any exotic goods to trade with, so... And if it's not readily apparent, I have no idea what we're doing in this game, so, you know, that's a thing. So instead, let's, we know we need food, and it's probably a bad time to try to forage in the winter, but let's see if we can't. It's easier to find foods outside of clan lands. They're not too far to bring back. Okay, so let's forage here. That's outside our lands. It's not inside anyone else's lands. And Condon, I mean, they selected you, so we'll send you. Oh, what's with this hand? Your story tent is summarized in the lore screen. Okay. An emblem woven into your story tent has begun to sing, its figures acquiring animation. Alright, so very interesting that something that's woven can animate, but I guess there is magic in the world. The emblem depicts the Exodus, when Hyalor led your people from the city of Nivora after encroaching ice had rendered it uninhabitable. How do you respond to this wonder? Remember the Exodus in song, remember the Exodus with a feast, remember the Exodus with a worship ceremony. Spread the word of this omen to other rider clans, or take no action. Well, I don't really know, so what are we thinking? Either a feast or a song can improve our mood. Okay, so because our clan is worried, maybe we can use this as a chance to increase our mood. During the Exodus, we gave the wheels a chance to come with us, but in their arrogance, they thought they could defeat the ice. It was during the Exodus that Inola proved her worth. When other riders hear of this, they will want to trade with us. The Exodus upended distinction between nobles and commoners. Okay. We absolutely must improve our standings with other riders. Or whenever we have a chance, to enhance our magic, we should take it. So, 1 vote for remember it with a song or with a feast. 2 votes for a worship ceremony. 2 votes for spreading the omen to other clans. So I don't think we really need magic. We've got a good surplus of magic. And I would have liked to take in the option of song or feast, but I'm going to trust our advisors. They voted 2. 2 people voted for spreading the omen, so let's spread the omen. The news prompted our neighbors -1 hate plus mood. The news prompted our neighbors to their own remembrances of the Exodus. We had burnished our reputation. Okay, so they liked us a little more. It's good. I don't know if I can really tell that in this picture. But you know, what season it is? Still late dark season. So we didn't gather any food, huh? What do people think we should do? We can start another venture next year. Get a representative of something. Okay, yeah. That's nice and all, but if we were to send an emissary to each rider clan, we can have more allies. Until then, we're more or less limited to 3. Well, when we send an emissary, we give them goods, right? And we're not really set up right now, I don't think, to start giving goods. So, unless, well, no, we're gonna make it through the winter before we start giving stuff away. Oh, so you're still foraging, so it's not a one and done. Okay. We have insufficient warriors to go to war. So maybe we can send an emissary. Maybe I'm rethinking things. So we have Twin Song, Grey Wing, Brilliant Hoof. The check mark means they're... I don't know, what does the check mark mean? Clans you've sent an emissary to have a check mark. Okay. So we've already interacted with Grey Wings. We can go ahead and send an emissary to Eyes of Gold. Known for their poverty, their chief is Uyan Radin. They owe us a favor. They sell slaves, but don't keep them. So they're nearby, and they're a rider clan. So let's send them an emissary. Who should we send as an emissary? Someone with great diplomacy. So your diplomacy is very good, but your diplomacy and your bargaining is better. So we'll take Zaxoro. And we will give them goods in the... Well, how much does people say? Dispatching too large an escort will displease any clan. I don't know why. Dispatching a... Oh, if I send too many soldiers, I got you. Allies will worship with us and let us support more temples. If we were to send an emissary to each rider clan, yep, we should be safe from bandits. Gifts worth 10 cows or more. Fewer than 7 might not impress anyone. More than 2 dozen is normally worth a favor. We have no sworn friends. We should seek an emissary. We should send an emissary to the Grey Wings. Okay, so you think we should go to the Grey Wings again. So let's go to the Grey Wings again. Let's give them 14 goods out of our 114 goods. And we will send 2 swordmen and 5 bowmen, sure. Hey, food plus. The foragers and I have returned from the northeast. We found an immense mushroom, as well as plenty of a very tasty arrowroot. And I found huge eggs, though I can't say if they were from giant birds or some sort of lizard. We loaded the travois, I don't know this word, and brought back food to feed the clan for a season. Oh, for a whole season, huh? Good for you. The Grey Wings like us best, and the Eyes of Gold hate us the most. Eyes of Gold, bad. Alright, what season? It's early storm season. The weather is unpredictable as forces of life and darkness battle each other. Well, we can just go ahead and maybe explore a little bit, perhaps. Let's capture horses. Capturing wild horses requires High Lore's Horsebreaker Blessing. Okay, so we can't do that. We can search for spirits. It's easier to find spirits outside any clan lands, but do we really need spirits? I don't know, we've got a lot of magic. Maybe magic and spirits are different things. Exploring at home or in known areas may still discover new things. So yeah, let's try exploring out to the southeast of our lands. The far east of our lands. I don't know if we need to take so many bowmen. Let's leave a couple bowmen behind. Let's not send you. Well, it seemed to indicate that combat is important in exploration, so... But I want somebody that maybe has a little bit of extra lore, if I can get it. I can't get it. Condon, you go. Just because you have extra ability in food. Maybe food is important. Oh, here's our emissary to the Grey Wings. Your emissary, Zaxoro, nearest the Grey Wing village. He brought 14 cows in goods to present as gifts. You want to just give gifts, but no. We want to propose an alliance, please. Your emissary, Zaxoro, journeys to Grey Wing's territory to propose an alliance. How does he make the approach? You are strong and we are rich. You are rich and we are strong. No clan is strong without allies, or we riders must stick together. If I speak platitudes fervently enough, they will attribute to my word the qualities they most seek in an ally. Okay, so don't claim that we're rich, and don't claim that we're strong. Just say, hey, you like us, right? You know we don't have to brag about ourselves, and then they'll fill in the blanks with whatever they want to believe. So sure, no clan is strong without allies. Do you offer additional gifts? No. Do I need to offer additional gifts? No. We brought you 14 goods. No. They respond with laughter. They would not ally, they said. with a clan that could not recruit the warriors it needed. Well, screw you guys. -2 swords, -1 horses. Condon was exploring our lands when disaster struck. Biting lizards almost as big as a goat attacked one night. The entire party is wounded, but at least only 1 horse perished. Even Zarland can't keep us safe all the time. Okay. Was not expecting that. Oh, hello. Well, what the heck, guys? We are being raided by the Twin Songs. I thought we were friends. They're attacking because we refused their tribute demand. Okay, it's a different guy. But they didn't like conflict. There are 112 riders in total. Luckily, our patrol spotted them, and 8 swords and 99 of our bows met them. How do we have 99 bows? Drive them off, kill as many as possible for survival. Let's put... Three out of 4 magic, because that's a lot of people. And let's just drive them off. Twin Songs has 7 swords and 105 bows. We have 8 swords and 99 bows. Didn't really think we had that many warriors, but whatever. Advance, charge, maneuver, parlay, reserve 1 in 7 fighters. Well, we really can't because they have us beaten by bows. Conduct a magic ritual. Skirmish. Intimidate. No, let's conduct a magic ritual. Which ritual do you prepare? Battle Glow, firing up your forces to win. Fire Hoof, allowing your horses to fight with you. Or Strongbow, to punch through armor even when skirmishing from a distance. Let's go for the bow stuff, and hopefully this music isn't too loud. It's fairly loud in my ears. Let's go for increasing our bows, because we don't have very many. Well, we have 99, but they have more, so we may want to just kind of counter that by strengthening our bows. As our priest completed the ritual, our bows began to glow. Our ritual took everyone's concentration, and they were not in good battle order when the Twin Songs reached us. That's not great. Fight cautiously, take risks to wins, decide the fate of disabled foes, fight cleverly, hold your ground, fight fiercely, withdraw. No, let's be cautious because they're rushing. Oh, they pushed us back. We've lost a lot of bows. They fought cautiously and were able to gain an advantage. Victory now appeared in their grasp. Zarkord said that it was hard to tell if their war leader was as capable. Hold our ground? Okay, we're losing a lot of bowmen. Their gamble failed as their risky maneuvers left them in a worse situation. Let's just wait for opportunities. Okay, we're really losing this. They fought ferociously, but we still pushed them back. Our choice of tactics helped end things. Oh, hey! It was... I thought we were dead for sure. It was a bitter fight. Our magic threw them into confusion. We drove the Twin Songs off, and their survivors left without looting our lands. Using healing magic, our auxiliaries kept 2 warriors from dying and patched up 4 of the wounded. So... we killed 1 swords person. They lost 1. And they lost... well, they lost 1 sword, and 1 swordsman was killed and 1 swordsman was wounded, I guess. 10 bowmen on their side was killed, 14 bowmen on their side were wounded, 18 and 18. So we definitely got the worst of that hand, but we fought them off. Way to go, Zakord. Can we talk about what we're even looking at here? What? Okay, so magic's real. Confirmed. Magic exists. plant creatures, also known as elves. There's some strange looking elves. I mean, not strange looking. They're perfectly fine if your opinion or definition of elves is that they are plant people, but traditional modern fantasy rules, aka J.R.R. Tolkien rules, say that that's not what elves look like. So those are distinct, unique elves, perhaps. Plant creatures, also known as elves, come to your clan asking for assistance. Using the... we only have one magic left. Using the trade language, they haltingly explain that they have lost crucial fertility. They want you to perform a restorative ritual, calling on your goddess Nyalda, who is a friend to their goddess Aldria. They know this will tax your priestess and ask what you would like in return. Ask for livestock, ask for valuables, ask them to attack another clan, ask them to blight another clan's fields, decline. No, I think we're going to do it. We'll probably want to ask for livestock. What do our people think? Okay, go away. When the first seed opened, it contained Aldria, ancestress of all elves. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. It's hard to tell whether the entities the elves worship are big spirits or bigger gods. If we don't ask them to blight someone else's crops, someone else will have them do it to us. I mean, that's not very nice. Elves are weird and might not know the true value of the goods they carry. Okay, so you're saying valuables. No law binds us to our neighbors, not even other Hyalorings. So if we want to attack with elves, that's fine, but we don't want to attack right now. This is our chance to do some damage by proxy when we are otherwise weak. I don't like that mask at all. I know we are otherwise weak. We could use them to attack Twin Song on our behalf. But I'm not trying to be an aggressive ruler here. So I think we will go with Sir Jaranok's idea to ask for valuables. What do you have? Your crafters say the items they offer are worth 40 cows. Is this acceptable? Yes. Goods plus 40. We struck the deal. We performed an earth magic ritual to bless the elves. We saw the elves become greener and they pronounced themselves satisfied with the trade. Okay. We have insufficient warriors. We need more warriors. Yeah, how did we... I guess... I was like, how can we have put up like 100 and some bowmen? But I guess we have other... I guess we mustered the commoners to war as well, so not just the warriors. Alright, so... you can build fortifications here. They can help you survive raids, or at least help you see the enemy coming. We're raided by Twin Song. So there's our warriors. Bows 120, swords 8. But right here it says warriors, we only have 8. So interesting that they're not the same number. But like I said, maybe we're putting some commoners in the front lines there. You have two types of warriors, swords and bows. Bows are ordinary clan members called out to fight. Okay, so I just needed to read and it would explain things to me. So it's my fault for not reading. They have light weapons and whatever training they can manage in their spare time. Swords are full-time warriors armed with heavier weapons and armor and are always available for spur-of-the-moment missions. Okay. So we can fortify. We can increase. We probably want to increase our swords people. A shrine to Asura will make our bows more effective. During the sacred time of ritual, we spent none of our clan magic on battle. Shrine to Elmal will provide battle magic. We should build a watchtower to help spot raids and give us time to respond. Let's raid. We urgently need more warriors, or any of those stupid clans are as good to raid as any other. So we have an option. So you're saying increase our swordsmen. And you were saying build a watchtower. Well, since the game is giving us the warning that we have insufficient warriors, perhaps we should think about putting some warriors. Full-time elite warriors fight with lance and sword. They require a horse and annual gifts worth 1 cow. New swords need 3 cows worth of equipment to get them to come with us. Okay, to equip them. We don't have enough warriors. This isn't my area of expertise. We need more swords. We shouldn't need to bribe anyone to become a sword. Thank you, Jaranak. We're doing this for survival, and we shouldn't need to bribe you to fight for your fellow clansmen. This isn't my area of expertise. We urgently need more warriors, and 2 swords are wounded. Well, thank you for nothing. Torvisha, we already knew that. Recruit from promising riders. Apparently, recruit from the outside. So we can't click on anything? We need to increase our swords. Okay, so we can increase up to 14. Recruit from promising riders from outside the clan, or offer additional gifts worth 1 cow. Let's recruit from our own people and offer additional 1 gifts worth of cows. I know you said we don't need to. We've said that we don't need to bribe them, but come on, like, we're kind of struggling. We need all the help that we can get. We were able to raise 6 warriors. All right. Okay, we've reached the sacred time, so this is the beginning of the new year where we can figure out where we want to put our magic. I don't know what word I'm looking for. So our magic points, we can put them in different things. You know, you watched last episode. I'm sure you did. At sacred time, your holy people determine the omens for the upcoming year. Omens make certain actions easier or harder during the coming year. Alright, yep. So, last year 28 babies were born. We initiated 18 children as adults. The clan has 9 fewer people, 22 fewer head of cattle, and 1 more horse than we did last sacred time. So we're losing people and losing cattle. Our crafters produced 54 cows worth of goods, but we didn't have a regular market for other clans to visit. Maintaining our shrines took 4 cows and goods worth 8 cows. The priest said the gods felt close, and this year would be good for other world rituals, whatever other world rituals is. We are known for being the last clan to arrive in the valley. Yeah, we know that. So what do you say? Ritual magic will make it easier to ask Zarlin and the other gods to share some of their mysteries. So you're saying put a point in ritual. I gotcha. If we want to take advantage of the favorable omens, we need to leave a large reserve to use in the god's war ritual. Okay, you're saying don't put points and stuff right now. We've not had a chance to finish clearing land, so we should use the fields ritual. There you go. We need to explore the valley we just moved to, so exploring magic. Done. To prepare for setting up shrines in our new land, we should devote magic to ritual. Done. Many of our people are suffering from disease and wounds. Devote some of our magic to health rituals. Then we need to build a shrine to Orissa. Done. And often it's better to concentrate our magic in a few areas. Of course, all the rituals are useful. Thank you, Torvisha, again. You're being very unhelpful. So, we've reserved 4 magic. Okay. I like keeping 4 magic. Well, let's proceed. We put points in fields, exploring, 2 in ritual, and 1 in health. Tell me again what all these do. You will not tell me what all these things do. Zaxoro. I had the most distressing dream. It was clearly sent by the gods as a prophecy and showed us how our whole world would die, even most of the gods. This would not happen soon, but would it occur within 10 generations? Alright. Clan is still worried. Houses are still unfinished, huh? We're still building our new home. You say fields. Okay, so what do we all... Let's take a better look at what everyone says. We're still building our new home. People will be in a better mood once that's done. Okay, yeah. I would be happy to lead the entire clan in preparing more fields. We have way too many sick and wounded. I mean, we do have a lot of wounded. Sacrificing to Orisa should be our first priority, then build her a shrine. Other clans would be interested to hear what we learned by exploring. They might be impressed and share what they have found. I suggest a venture. It's a good year to ride to the Gods' War, but we can help our clans or chances by first performing this ceremony venture. We have not finished building our new homes. And you want to build a shrine to Orisa. So someone wanted to do a ceremony to help with the otherworld ritual. There's so many things we could do. Ceremony, clear pastures, combat training, crafting, defense, entertain, improve clan morale, expand fields, feast the neighbors, finish the houses, fletch arrows, foraging, guard the herds, herding, hunting, recruit clan members, scour for bandits, search for spirit rocks, share exploration, trade, trap for furs, and worship. So I'm interested in the ceremony thing to see what the other world ritual is, so go to the God's War. But, hold on. Should we work on... We have 4 seasons food stockpile. Okay. So, I was going to say increase our pastures, but instead, why don't we continue to work on the houses? Finish the houses, please. Properly seal and decorate the houses. And Elendry, you can do it. You're very good at leadership, so get on that. Elendry led the clans in rethatching roofs, draining persistent puddles, and decorating. All 7 families worked on each other's houses for many weeks. As the final step, a devotee of Busarion wrote words of protections on the door sills. Thank you, you did so much better than last year. So clan mood is reserved. So they're not worried anymore, that's great. I guess we can only do, we can only do 1 venture a year. Gotcha. Rituals are auspicious. So you said we should do a ritual to Orisa, right? For healing? But we can't do that because we need to build you a shrine. And we don't know enough ritual to build a shrine. So we would have to sacrifice some things or do... We have plenty of clan magic. This would help us perform a ritual, or we could use it building shrines or temples, sacrifice to Busanari, to maintain our temples. We should bargain with the butterfly spirit. We should learn Hylore's mysteries and then consecrate a shrine to him. We can still learn Hylore's blessing. Yeah, but you said earlier we should do to Orisa. We don't know enough ritual for a shrine. But we can't do any of these because we don't know enough this. But we can do Nylda's Marriage Maker. Can improve weddings, can bless weddings, improve crops, gain cows, wealth, or treasure. Tame the river. But we can also just sacrifice to Orisa, right? Sacrifice to Orisa. For I would like curing and healing and hope. There are always a few wounded or sick people. We don't need to ask Orisa to make everyone better. It's not a very good clan leader, obviously. The magic we devoted to rituals during sacred time will help attract Orisa's attention. Learning more blessings is always a good thing. Sacrifice for mysteries. Our strong clan magic will help attract Orisa's attention. As we spin, we should sacrifice at least 7 cows worth as a fitting gift to Orisa. We need to ask Orisa to reveal the blessings of her healing blessing, or secrets of her healing blessing, before we can Ask her to tend to our wounded, and the gods don't always answer our requests, but a sacrifice worth at least 6 cows help. Twice as much or more better. So you said 6, so you say like 12, and you said 7. So let's go for 12. And we have tons of goods we're not really trading, so what about 12 cows worth of goods? We can't select what we want, we just need to do it and see what happens. Arissa unveiled the mysteries of her curing blessing. One of your clan members, Carndivus of the Turret family, brings an honor belt, festooned in gold plaques to show the council. Well, it definitely is festooned with gold plaques. He spotted bandits prowling the family pastures and scared them off. They must have dropped the belt while fleeing. Your traders recognized designs belonging to the Twin Song clan, and they're the bad guys that attacked us. The plaques are worth around 20 cows, more than most such belts. Judging from that, it probably belongs to a senior noble. So we can distribute the plaques between each of the 7 families. Let Carndivus' family keep the belt. Offer to trade the belt to the Twin Song clan. Return the belt to the Twin Song clan, or set it aside for the council's use. I mean, you scared them off, so you should maybe keep it. But what do our people say? It says the Winter Generation Twin Songs have been soft-headed. I don't know about that. They attacked us. All clan wealth ultimately belongs to the clan and will stay within the clan. That doesn't stop families from caring about who gets what. Okay, so apparently you're not lighting up to tell me what to do. Whatever happens, the circle will be blamed. A good trade now breeds better ones in the future. No. They have shown their true nature, and we will not be trading to them because they are jerks. Tradition says Carndivus' family gets to keep it. Returning it without expecting a reward will reap the greatest diplomatic benefit. Or why help outsiders? Exactly, Torvisha. You finally said something good. So you say... I'm thinking... Carndivus, you get to keep it. You scared off the bad guys. You get to keep it. Mood plus, goods plus 18. Everyone praised Council for thoughtful tradition, though we could tell they envied the Turret family, who always seemed to attract more than their share of good fortune. Maybe if you scare off evil raiders, you could get good fortune too. Well, I think that's actually where we will end the episode today. Interesting that we were attacked. Was not expecting that. I thought that they would just accept that we told them to pound sand and go away. But they did not. They came back. They said they were going to attack us, but I didn't really believe it. But they followed through with it. So we need to be interested or be cognizant of our food stockpile. And also that we are looking out for these bad Twin Song guys. But that will have to be in another episode. So, as always, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And hope to see you again next time.